Ran so far with Ray. And we're fucking gay.
Hey, it was like I was saying, canopy beds are just race car beds for whores.
All right. That's that. I mean, that's so true. And, it's canopy. Oh, welcome back to Ran So Far with Blake.
And I am sleepy.
Okay. Are you really sleepy?
I'm a little sleepy.
I knew it, dude. Sometimes you get in a mood when you're sleepy. Canopy bed is perfect for when you have to take down one of the hippos that sleep underneath them.
Yeah, I didn't realize. Yeah, this safari was a real thing. Don't get me bending over, dude.
Yeah.
I know you want your sexual content,
That's
but
good.
Don't get me bending over.
That was good content, Beans.
It wasn't good content. It's not good. I didn't have a low-cut shirt on. You're not going to see anything. You're not going to see any titties.
I still do want to update people that Beans doesn't have a car again.
He doesn't have a car.
We
again.
told everybody on Patreon, but man, Beans, I'm so glad our rides are back. I feel like the free episode would like to know that the rides are back.
The rides are back.
Beans is in the Prius and in, what do you drive, a Oscar Mayer hot dog car? Wait, let's take that again. Blake, and what do you drive, a donut truck?
I drive a revamped ice cream truck.
Oh, of course it would be vamped.
That kept bodies during COVID.
Of course it would be. Hey, Beans, of course his car would be revamped. You know what I mean? Oh, speaking of vamps, I looked over at Beans last night. We were hanging out at Go Bananas after hours, and his mouth was just filled with blood, and then he drank it. He sucked his own blood.
What?
He cannibalized, vamped himself.
You do that around him, but not around me? The guy who would love that?
I hated it.
I would love that.
I
would
hate
love
it.
that. Bleed. Oh, you get stinky around me and you bleed around him. Switch it.
Switch it up, Beans. I can't smell.
He can't smell anything, and I love blood.
You want to talk about
Why were you bleeding? Did you eat a girl out that had a wound?
A wound?
A blunt force trauma wound.
What you mean?
From his penis. That's shaped like a Diet Pepsi can.
Oh, yeah. The skinny ones.
Go ahead. What happened?
Bleeding from the mouth because he doesn't drink water.
I was trying to floss.
You were trying to floss late at night in
no,
front of your boys?
No, I was trying to floss with my little fingernail, and I caught a gum.
He caught a gum.
Trying to floss with your finger.
There was something
And my boy caught a gum. And my guy caught himself with gum.
Caught a gum.
Mm-hmm. Well, guys, sorry, I look crazy. I just guess I caught a gum.
Sorry, I'm bleeding profusely from my mouth.
Yeah. Sorry, my mouth is filled with blood and my teeth are yellow from it because I just caught a gum.
Because I was cleaning them out with my dirty fingernail.
Yeah, you take your COVID mask down and your mouth is filled with blood. Oh, sorry, everyone. Well, now this podcast won't do so well because I said the big C.
That's okay, man. It's okay.
This podcast was doing great before.
That's true. But it's still doing good, and we're still vibing. We're still fucking. We're
not fucking.
We are fucking.
No, we're not.
We are.
Are you crying real tears? He can't believe Bloodmouth brought him to tears.
You guys are just zinging me real good.
Yeah, that's right. We're
That's
zinging
all
our
right.
boy.
We're just zinging, man.
We're just zinging our
We're
boy.
just zinging and zenning. I went and saw Thanksgiving yesterday.
Horror movie.
Yeah, I went.
Too late in the season.
It's not too late in the season. I watch them all the time. I watch them every day of my fucking life.
Wait, you watch a scary movie every day?
I try to watch as much scary stuff as I can get.
Well, you're constantly putting that into your brain?
Yep, putting it in my brain space.
That's not good.
And then I went home. You know what I did? I went home and watched the thing about the Enfield haunting in Enfield, England. It was what The Conjuring 2 was based on.
I don't like that stuff.
Well,
Conjurings.
anyways,
No, thank you.
I saw Thanksgiving. It was fun. It was a fun little scream, I would say.
Did you yell?
My wife has been alone in the house too long because she was talking at the screen, and it's like, hey, bitch, we're in public.
She was talking at the screen,
And I had to be like, hush.
And you're married to a teenager. Why is she acting like an old woman?
Because she's a teenager. Teenagers gonna act like that.
That is crazy to be like.
I didn't deny it at all.
Yeah.
She's a teenager. She's gonna act up.
Yeah, it is crazy to look at the screen and be like, "Run, run!"
She was like,
"Run, Jerry!"
She's like, "Yeah, that's gonna work." And I said, "Hush."
In the movie.
Yeah,
Babe, shut the fuck up.
I was like, "Come on, you're embarrassing me.
Yeah.
You're embarrassing me in front of these 3 teens that are behind us."
The only movie that I've ever been to where people were yelling at the screen and it ruled was I went to watch Jackass.
Oh yeah.
And or Jackass 2 at the Springdale movie theater. So it was me and 200 black people.
Yeah.
And it fucking rocked.
Yeah, of course.
No, dude, it rocked.
Yeah, that's sick.
Anything they did with their dicks, people were yelling at the screen, and it made the movie 10 times funnier.
Yeah.
It was like a party, dude.
I'll tell
You
you.
ever
what.
see Jackass in the theaters? Pound off in the comments. No, Beans, you can answer.
I watched Get Out with a bunch of black people.
Okay, take it easy.
I was actually just going to bring that up as well. I watched Get Out with a bunch of black people, and they started talking, and I said, "Not this movie. Please, not this movie." You know, I can't say anything.
You stand up and you're like this. Sit there like this.
I'm trying to sit and listen, but you guys won't let me.
What do you mean? Go ahead, Beans.
Yeah, what was your racist thing?
Yeah.
Oh no, it was a real experience in D.C. I saw it.
Nice.
And
What happened?
I thought they would be upset with me after what happened in the movie, but they were cool.
Hey, can I tell you something? You weren't in the movie.
Yeah. Hey, Beans, can I tell you something about movies? And pan to me and get a hard focal zoom. Let me tell you something about movies. They aren't fucking real. Okay?
Do you think black people are dumb?
No. Pan back to me. Movies, Beans, are fake. It's a story. Okay? So if you were worried that you were going to get jumped by a movie theater full of black people, you're the dumb one.
And I don't think you took away what you should have taken away from to Get Out.
Taken.
Well, I wasn't worried.
Tooken.
I wasn't worried that they were gonna
Taken away, you fucking
jump
hillbilly.
me. I wasn't worried about that.
I hate racism in all of its forms.
I know you do. Beans, can you pan to me? I second that.
I would like to third that.
Yeah, of course.
After what I
Yeah,
said.
well, yeah, you felt outnumbered again, so you thought you were going to get jumped in the park.
Yeah. Because honestly, if you wouldn't have thirded it, we would have jumped you for being the most racist one on this cast.
That's true. That is true about us. We've jumped racists before, and we'll do it again.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have. You jumped my dad with me.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, that's right. We beat your dad in.
We beat my dad's ass.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's right. Me and you jumped your father's chef. He was out for Sunday dinner at Golden Corral with your mama.
We were at Cracker Barrel.
You guys were at Cracker Barrel. You quick slipped into a disguise.
I did. I got one of those Groucho Marx masks from the Cracker Barrel.
Isn't
General
that crazy?
Store.
What do you think you could disguise yourself as right now?
Oh, how many rocks can walk?
Yeah, 0%.
How many Geometros are left in the world?
No, you have a very distinct look.
What is that?
Even if you put on a prosthetic, different nose, and you put on sunglasses.
What if I
put on
a trucker hat? I feel like I could get sucked off at a truck stop.
Oh, you want to find a lot lizard?
Yeah.
All you need is some mesh on the back of that thing, bro.
Yeah, that's really all it would
Foam
take.
front, mesh back. That's where I like to jack.
Dude, did I ever tell you my friend? So I've talked.
Your
about
friend's a truck driver who beat you up.
No,
I mean, it's always sad.
No. This is not sad. It's funny. My friend Tyler, who I've talked about on this podcast, he's black. He went on. Thank you so much. I know I'm very brave, but didn't find out he was black until he was 12. But he's a quarter black and he was raised by 2 white people. Oh boy. Anyways,
That was the Blake Hammond exposition rant.
but no, he went on family vacation with us to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and as we were driving down, he goes, "Hey, these truckers, when they go by, we can make them honk their horns." And I go, "Well, how do we do that?" He
Show
goes,
'em your
"You just
wiener."
have to go like this."
Oh,
So I was like doing jack off motions to the truckers,
they swerved at the Geo Metro. Fucking kid.
doing it the whole way down, which is like 12 hours.
Yeah.
And then on the way back,
Your
my
arm-
dad was like,
your
"What
arm
the
was
fuck are you doing?" Yeah. I didn't have enough energy to jack myself off when I got down.
I had to have my dad do it. Is that how the story ends?
No, it's not how it ends. It's just a funny thing that instead of this, he made me do this.
And then what happened?
I did the jerk off motion to a bunch of truck drivers, and they were like, "Boom."
What are truck divers?
Oh my God, I swear,
And,
bro.
I
I
will
swear, I
ask you
can't
this.
fucking do anything right on this goddamn thing.
You do everything right on this cast, and that's why I'm keeping you around for another week. Oh, dude, I thought you were going to say that.
Bring in my guest contract.
There is no guest contract. This is pro boner.
This is not pro boner.
Yeah, it is.
I get paid off this fucking thing.
You're not getting paid anymore with that attitude. Fired. Beans, sit down. Blake, you're behind the camera.
I don't want to be.
Trying a new thing.
But no, I thought it was just a nice little story. That's all I thought.
Did you and your wife decorate for Christmas?
Not yet.
Oh, well, you got to get started because it's December 4th.
I don't want We Love to Be Wicked or whatever the fuck
To outdo us this year.
Yeah. Well, I just don't want him to laugh at us again. Every time I put up my Christmas wreath, he laughs.
You know what we should do?
What? Beat his ass?
No, we shouldn't beat his ass. Why are you talking to me like a little rascal?
Because I
We shouldn't
am
beat his
one,
ass.
dude.
You know what we should do?
What?
We should blast your front door with like 300 lights. So when he walks up, it's literally blinding. When you
think-
guys open your apartment, we need your electric bill to be $2,000 this month, buddy.
You know what I think we should do is put a bunch of crosses everywhere.
Excuse me?
I think he wouldn't like it because he's like, it's good to be wicked.
I think he's a theater dork.
I think
he's talking about Wicked the play.
No. He's not talking about popular. He's not talking about that bitch. He's talking about.
I didn't even know what that was, and I'm a fucking huge Wicked head.
That's the most popular song from Wicked. It's called "A Popular."
Well, you hit all the notes, so now I feel like I was there. But you don't think he's doing the play?
No, he's a devil dork. He likes the scaries and the drippies.
He likes the
me.
occult.
Yeah, he likes the occult.
How aren't you friends with this guy?
Because
Can I tell you something?
Can I tell you what?
Can I tell you something?
Yeah, go ahead and tell me.
Hand to God.
Yeah.
If you're putting "It's Good to Be Wicked" on your front door, that's fake. You don't really like that stuff.
And that's why I won't be friends with them because I only fuck with the real ones.
Okay, scarier the more you talk. But if you put like if you represent like
I rep hard.
like on your front door,
Yeah.
upside down cross, it's like, hey, you're a fucking dork.
Yeah.
Once you get a wife, that's over.
Well, he won't get a wife.
You don't know that. You got a wife.
He got a wife. Yeah, but I'm cute. I'm cute and I'm
That's true.
funny
You
and I
are
got
cute.
things to offer, dude. Like cookies and candies and.
You're just talking about the way to like trap a child. That's all you know.
Well, maybe I did.
I got a lot of stuff to offer. I got cookies. I got candy. I got
a puppy
toys. I
in
got
my
a van.
backseat.
Yeah.
I got a puppy in my back seat. Why don't you check it out?
Yeah, dude.
No, I love my wife and I would never trap her. I've never trapped her once.
Oh, that's good. But we need to blow your front door out with so many lights, dude. We need like 100 lights on your door. Now, you do live in a trailer.
It's actually an apartment building, but I have a trailer. It's
In it.
weird. It's weird.
In it.
It is weird. It's on the second. It's a third floor trailer. Third floor double wide.
It's where the apartment that was there burnt out.
Yeah, they burned.
So
it
instead
out.
of
Meth
rebuilding the
lab.
walls, they just pulled a trailer up
Yep.
there. Craned a trailer up there. Blake, that's where Blake he lives. That's where he lives, Blake.
Did I ever tell you that we have a ghost?
Oh, God.
Stacy, my wife, she thinks we have a ghost in our apartment.
Yeah.
She does because she has these little creepy trinkets and they keep turning.
Mm-hmm.
So she thinks we have a ghost.
Maybe she put her trinkets too close to a fucking air vent. Did you ever think about that?
They're not in an air vent. They're in a big, creepy cabinet we got from some Indians.
Why does he tell me a story like he's from 1800? First on the Patreon, he's like, "You get a box of soap, Stephanie Banks," and now here he's like, "We bought a big cabinet off a couple Indians." I mean,
Not those.
is he
kind.
Charlie Chaplin's
Not those.
friend?
Not those kind. Not those kind.
What do you mean?
The ones that
Maybe it's just the fact that I know you're a hillbilly. That's what I thought you meant.
no
People from India,
Yeah, India.
Mm.
India.
Indians.
Indians.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Indians. Yeah, Indians. We got it off Facebook Marketplace. It was heavier than shit. And then when I got it downstairs, I was like, brother, this thing's haunted.
You say you just decided it was haunted.
I was like, this is probably haunted. It smells like curry. It's haunted.
No follow-up questions. This might have to be Patreon.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Why? I mean, it could be.
It's been pretty wild.
Has it been wild?
Yeah.
What have we said?
I've been taking some mental tallies here, and
What are the tallies?
big fat 0 for Beans and a big fat 0 for you.
What do
too,
you
buddy.
mean? I said we beat up racists. I'm not saying that like
Said that as a bit.
I'm not saying it's not a bit.
You said that as a bit.
It wasn't a bit.
The tone of voice you used was very much the ha ha ha. We go beat up racists because we are racist. That's how you said it, and that's the way you lived it.
That's not how I lived it. I don't live it like I say it. I don't say it like I live it.
Oh, okay. And then you're on here talking about an Indian family's curio cabinet, and you're like, it's haunted because it stinks. That's like, yeah. And then Beans is like,
I saw Get Out with black people, and I hope they didn't speak to me.
and I'm just sitting over here innocently trusting the government, loving the Lord. And you guys
I
are
love
just
the Lord.
all- you
I
guys-
love the Lord.
you
I
guys
said we
just-
should hang up 300 crosses in my fucking apartment.
You guys just thought it was.
I'm haunted by a ghost.
You guys are just coming at me like this. Bing, bing, bing.
Okay, let's do our Italian.
What is happening on this cast?
Benny and the Jets.
Ew. All right. You go first.
Okay, do you want to hear a story
What if-
about
what if
these? I don't
Beans
give you
just-
the choice.
What if Beans just panned over and I was just like, my South Italian is a winner Donald Trump. I gotta lay. And then it just a big liberal alarm comes up.
Liberal alarm. What is that?
It's like I don't know what it would be.
What were you gonna say?
No,
Because
it's
you thought of something.
Yeah.
Is it damn sonable?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm learning to be a better person.
I will give you a story. I will give you two choices. I feel like the guy from Saw.
Yeah.
You have two
Yeah,
choices.
you remind me of Jigsaw, that little bike.
Yeah, I do have cancer.
You would look cute on a little bike.
Yeah, I'm gonna get testicular cancer and then start.
No,
making
you remind
people.
me of the puppet. Everything about Blake looks like that Jigsaw
I don't look
puppet.
like Jigsaw. I don't look
You
like
do.
the puppet.
He
No,
looks
I
like,
don't.
He looks like Jigsaw with a beard. He's got rosy cheeks, clown head.
I want to play a game.
Yeah. Put him on a little bike.
I want to play a game.
I can't ride a bike.
What?
I cannot ride a bicycle.
Ever in your life?
Never learned.
That would be my only sad Italian forever. I can't ride the bike. You've never felt happiness, dude.
What do you mean? Yes, I have. I felt happiness all the time. I feel happiness when I see your face. I feel happiness when I see his face. Dude, I feel happiness every time somebody joins the Patreon. I feel so much happiness just from this podcast, dog. So don't tell me I didn't feel happiness because I never got on two wheels.
I hate when he does that voice.
Hey, and pan back to me, you can fucking tell that to your mom, dude.
And Mom, what Blake said. Yeah.
Yeah. Word to your mother.
Okay, what are my two options?
Yeah, two options
Okay.
are is a time I got accosted by older Uyghurs, or
Yeah.
a time where I collapsed while I was fucked up.
Okay. The first one.
The first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So me and my aforementioned friend, Tyler, we were playing a basketball at our friend Michael's house.
God, they love basketball.
We love the basketball.
Yeah, you and
So
Tyler.
we were playing a basketball,
Yeah.
and we were trying to do all the moves we saw on an NBA tool. Okay, we were trying to be an Allen.
Tool-K.
We were trying to be an Allen Iverson.
Yeah.
The answer.
Yeah.
But we were just two little problems. So we are playing a basketball, and these are two men. These two are grown ass fucking men. One of them's name was Zach, and he was a Jack Diesel. This a guy. He would lift the weights in his yard and scream. He would scream so fucking loud.
Yeah.
He was a scary. But he was walking around in a wife beater, and then his friend, he was kind of a skinny little fuck, and he had Eminem dyed up bleach blonde hair, and he came up to me and Tyler as we were playing a one-on-one basketball, and they said, hey, what are you fucking doing? And it's like, what do you think we're doing? We're playing a fucking basketball. And he goes, they push a Tyler down. They push it. Tyler always got the short end of the stick.
Yeah, he was. I mean, yeah, you really let this guy just take all the first.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that there's a man named Zach. He came up. His family used to own a department store in town, and then it went out of business, and I think his life went down the hill from there.
Jazz.
You could have probably figured out what his last name is, because that's what the store was called. So, anyways,
Krog.
He's a bigger guy. Bigger guy, short. Oh, so many muscles.
Yeah,
too many muscles. So he had to push him down, and then they take the basketball.
No, say it the right way.
They take the basketball.
Yeah.
They take the basketball, and they go. And then we go back to my house, and my mom, she goes, this will not fucking stand.
Yes.
I am going to call the police.
Oh no.
She knocked so hard. She knocked to the police, and then the police came, and they arrested Zach and his wigger friend.
No.
And
No.
No. A wigger on wigger crime.
No.
So they arrested them. We got the basketball back, and everything was fine.
Yes.
But it made me sad just thinking that we had took out our own kind.
Yeah, that was friendly fire, man. That was a bad scene. That was a bad scene you boys were into.
Yeah, man. You know us, brother.
Okay, this is about one of my first jobs. Okay, I worked at the grocery store when I was just a boy. It was my second job I was allowed to have. And so it was the summer time, and I was working at the grocery store. And they moved me to the meat department, where I work in the back, getting a blood psychosis. I'm making the steaks, wrapping the meats. And there I was, day after day. Then they leave me by myself with my blood and my meat, and I stand and I look and I watch blood and meat all day. And I wear all white. And I'm doing the wrappings and blood and the meat and the blood and the meat. And then by the second week, I said, there must be something I can do. I'm so fucking bored staring at the blood and the meat. And I noticed that my boss, he used to bring in an iPad when they was new. There was a new iPad sitting there. This is before facial recognition. This is before passwords. No password. There was no password on this. Then I realized, there it is. The answer to all of my problems. I watch the iPads now. So I set up the iPads before the cases with the things. I had to set up the iPad on 2 books, and I would watch The Big Lebowski. I know you're thinking I'm going to jack off. I can tell by your face.
Jack off on the meat.
But I did never
In the
jack
blood.
off. I never jack off at the work. And so I'm sitting there. No, I never jack off at the work.
You've
I'm not
never
like you.
jack-
You
you-
ever worked for a coffee shop for 2 weeks? You have jacked off 13 times. But
You
me,
never ever jacked off at the job.
no.
Never.
Job no make me horny.
Yeah, but sometimes a horniness, a strike out of nowhere.
No, I
And it's
control my body with my mind.
You've never jacked off at work.
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that makes you alone.
Oh. Oh, yeah, you've jacked off at work. Ew, dude. I know where you work. It's one of my favorite places.
Sorry.
Ew. Ew, dude.
I said sorry, not salty.
Oh, okay.
I said sorry.
Have you jacked off at work, Beans?
You're a
my boy.
fucking liar.
That's my boy.
He's a liar, dude.
my
He's
guy.
a liar and a whore.
That's my guy. Oh, so anyway, I'm not jacking off with it. I'm literally watching a Big Lebowski every time I work.
Yes.
And I got the machine running and whatever. I act like I'm a cleaning. I go in the back. I watch a 15-minute. Then I come out. I act like I clean some more. And then I watch a 15-minute. And then I come back out and I take away some package of meat and I set them out. It's a very easy job. So I become a complacent after about a month, 2 months. Now I'm watching, I don't know, 1 hour and 10 minutes of a movie at a time. And then I'm going out and doing menial tasks. Well, someone must have caught on because they never saw me leave at the back of the meat department. So then one day, my boss, he walk in and he see me on the iPad. And it's a huge ordeal. Oh, what are you watching on the iPad? They have to yell at me. They have to tell me, come into the office. And they're all talking. We don't know what to do with Rand. Well, let me tell you what. Rand decided the moment I was caught. I don't work here anymore. They can go through all of the bureaucratic red tape to fire me and have meetings with me to tell me that they don't accept this. I already quit. So I go into the meat department office. I see an iPad.
Oh.
I take an iPad. I start playing The Big Lebowski on the iPad. And I wrapped it in the meat machine with the plastic wrap. And I put it through about 11 times. And I left it on the rack in full view. And so there it was laying there. And as I'm walking out, that was the only prank I was going to do, is wrap the men's thing in the meat wrapping 11 times or so. But as I'm walking out, here they come. And the meat man, he started yelling at me. After we already talked to the boss. He now has to go down here and yell at me. But he don't know. I've already quit. The iPad is a rat. So as I'm walking out, taking off.
That is my severance package to you.
Yeah. And as I'm walking out, taking off of my apron, here I go, past the produce aisle. I grab a bunch of bushel of a banana and I throw it at my old manager. Never to be seen again.
So you're a band from that Kroger.
No, not Kroger.
A Walmart.
Biggs.
You worked at Biggs.
Yeah, it's out of business now, so it doesn't
Yeah,
matter that
that
I threw
rocks.
those bananas and wrapped that iPad.
Hell yeah, that rocks. That's
I
a good-
also put a forklift through their back loading dock door. I'm not kidding.
I also put a forklift through their
You know
back
those-
lot door.
You know those stand-up forklifts that you turn like this?
Yeah.
Boy, we were fucking around, and we were not certified. And we were back there trying to do the shit where you lift up pallets and flip them.
Yeah.
And we were just racing them one time, and they turn like this, and I got all fucking wonked out in my head. I was like, left is right, right is left. Didn't remember, cranked it, forks through one of them silver, one of these doors. One of the doors.
Yeah.
Forks through it.
Damn. You know what's crazy?
Said
is-
I didn't know what happened.
I said it was rolling, and I jumped on it, and it went through. And they was like, it's all good. All they had to do was look at that one of those old box cameras from the 90s.
Yeah. You know what's crazy is that neither of us are forklift certified.
I am now.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And Bobcat.
I was going to say that we look like the most forklift certified podcast of all time.
50% of this pod is forklift certified.
That's actually how we should promote it.
Yeah. This 50% of this podcast can drive a Bobcat.
Okay. All right. So it's time to wrap the Patreon, the new Patreon.
Oh.
Which we just got a new one while we were sitting here.
Oh, we sure did, dude. We are fucking cooking with gas. Hey, if sorry, excuse me. I forgot I was on the cast. If you'd like to join the Patreon, please go to okay. If you want to join the Patreon, it's $3 a month or $10 a month. I don't know why I was talking like it was a commercial.
Yeah.
If you want, it's $3 a month, and it's $10 a month. Those are the only tiers. But somebody told us we have to close down the $3 a month after it reaches a certain number of people.
Oh, well, that's
so then it would just have to go to 5.
Yeah.
But yeah, whatever. So there's the $3 a month, but either way, there's $3 a month and $10 a month. That's like not even $1 an episode that you get on Patreon.
And we had we had a hot one earlier. We had a hot episode earlier on Patreon. You're going to want to see it.
Oh yeah, we sure did.
We did have a hot one.
We did. Sometimes we have such a good one on Patreon. It wrecks me for the regular episode.
I know.
But then it's like, then just pay for the good one.
Yeah. Pay, you stupid fucks.
Oh, okay. Well, that's how we lost 2 in the first place.
That's not true.
With talk like that.
No, we lost them because Steven.
Okay, but we lost 2 and we gained 4. So here we go. Thank you for joining the Patreon at the $3 a month level. These are our new patrons that we're very psyched that are in the Patreon. Blair Yoke, $3 a month.
We already got that.
Oh, that was on the special episode.
Yeah.
Well, do it on this episode too.
Yeah.
Blair Yoke, it's okay. It just gives you an extra thing. Because we were acting so insane on the Chubby Behemoth episode that there wasn't like any real rhyme or reason to go for it. So $3, Blair Yoke, thank you very much. Matthew Wheellock, $3. Thank you, Matthew Wheellock. Blair Yoke, Matthew Wheellock. That's hard to say, just regular. All right. Crimson Glory, $3 a month. That's Crimson Glory. You hear me? Okay. And just now, under the wire, Bloodmouth, under the wire. Oh, is that maybe why they named it that?
Crimson Glory.
Your mouth isn't bleeding right now.
Okay.
No. Okay. And the other patron who just came in under the wire, $3 a month, Peanut
Arbalist?
Peanut Arbalist.
Let me look.
Peanut
Peanut Arbalist.
Peanut
Arbalist. Arbalest.
We are the dumbest fucking podcast in the history. All right, so Blair Yoke, Matthew Wheelock, Crimson Glory, Peanut Arbalist.
Go.
Oh wait, no, I got to give him a beat. Do you got him? Can you see them?
Yeah.
All right, ready?
Yeah. Yo, shout out our baby Blair Yoke. She's gonna be with us through every stroke that Ran has and Blake does.
Hey!
We're gonna make bucks because of her donations. Okay, and we got shout out Crimson Glory. He pledged his allegiance, and now we are soaring. We ain't never boring, but sometimes we be whoring. 50 ounces of sweat is what we are pouring into this. So we hope you like it. Hope it piques your interest. Shout out Matthew Wheelock.
Wheelock!
Shout out Matthew Wheelock. You know that boy's got a concealed Glock.
That was good.
Yeah, just thought of it.
That was good. You should just be thinking of these. If you wrote the other
We
one,
wrote that earlier.
Which were the other ones? And we got
Peanut.
Peanut Albright. What is it?
Okay, Albright.
Arbalist.
Okay. Shout out Peanut Albright. Related
Arbalist.
to Madeline Albright. We're going hard all night.
That's good. You did a good
there's-
job. Thank you for being in the Patreon. And if you'd like to be in the Patreon, did I already say the thing?
Yeah.
Patreon.com/RandSoFar463.
Yeah, we're going to get me a real beat next time.
Get up in there. Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was the beat. It wasn't me.
That was
Just
the
for next
beat?
time, yeah.
You're blaming the beat?
Wow.
I'm staying.